let's do a roll call real quick. We have 2 members from Crusade, so for myself. 826 is represented. News, and we have first one is me, representing. Fortunately, brother, you're just gonna have to dual test for the games. Yeah. So I need you to put on your mechanical stuff. I guess that's an option. You could just have the server skull just to do it yourself, but that's fine. Let's see. We have Sisters in Legion, right? That's everybody. Alright. So, welcome everybody to the Orbita Secundus campaign. I know we've been waiting for about 6 months to kind of get this off the ground and get everything going. So I'm glad that we can actually, start this, finally. Finally. So much finally. So, to begin, there are 5 planets in total that we have. If you guys turn your attention to the readout here, we've been called to this particular sector. Yes. Task organization, TC equipment. We will update this. This is actually all of our equipment has been updated. I've given it over to I've given it over to all the Zeuses to be able to do. For PIR. For the love of God, please, can we capture an enemy commander or an enemy officer for the first time of our lives? Please. We can get cool stuff if we actually do that. And it really,
lords, us and HVTs is not an easy task.
The only time we ever captured an HVT was the time we had exclusive commands to kill the HVT.
That is true.
I know. It's a hope, okay? All right, 5 planets. We have information on majority of them in terms of we have information on all of them. But we know of the actual enemies on the majority of them. And for this particular time, we are attacking this 9/11-y sounding word right here. I don't know.
What?
Maximini? I don't know. Some fucking... Yeah, sure. The Tau World. We're attacking the Tau World, by the way, guys.
Mm-hmm. All I ever see is the Space King aliens now.
Yes, basically. Yeah, we're going to fucking crush them. For whatever it takes, we're going to fucking crush them. Predominantly oceanic world. The map is before you already on the table. They inhabit the majority of the populated sectors, and that's where they're most entrenched. To be clear here, we are taking 3 of their sectors, or 3 of their objective points. One of them is worth 20 points, which means it's more heavily entrenched. There is another 20-point sector just south of Objective Hammerfall, somewhere in this sector here. Meaning that they can push back from that point to attack us. If we have time, in the operation next Saturday, there's still time left over, be prepared to mount a follow-on action to take the last 20-point sector. That's just south of us. That will allow us to basically hold the entirety of the eastern half of the map. Moving on. We also have Clivo Cabinet, again, just to be clear. So be prepared that that's going to be the hard nut to crack at the end of the campaign. Some important points about this particular campaign is every planet is Zeused by a different Zeus. Whoever keeps clicking on the thing, stop it. There you go. There's your map. Some important points about this. So there are 5 different Zeuses Zeusing 5 different maps. They're all taking points and taking direction from a head Zeus, being Gorechild, who is kind of directing them, or at least pushing them in a direction for what they're doing. Whether they are saying, "Hey, you have this many troops left," or "Hey, you have enough troops to do this sort of action," stuff like that. It's very broad spectrum stuff. The big point to remember about this is that our enemy has the full potential to attack from whatever they're doing. So let's say if we attack a point one week, that does not stop the Zeuses from saying, "Hey, your enemy is now going to counterattack." Right? So any place that we take, we need to make sure that we are establishing a actionable defense. This is going to rely very heavily on your forces, Firefly, especially in the Mechanicus. Whenever we say that we're going to set up a fob in a location, we need to set up that fob and make sure it's very defensible and very resistant to counterattack. Additionally, expect that any chaos forces that we come in contact with are going to probably have indirect fires capability. So if we can set up artillery radars so that we can identify roughly where the shots are coming from, we can deploy Legion to take them out very quickly, or deploy air to take them out very quickly, whichever is available and soonest. Okay. Siege of Macklemore. I'm just going to say Macklemore. We are going to be... Yep. We are starting from Fob Fishfucker. We do not have a fob in that location. We are invading in that location. I need to make sure that everybody understands this. We have nothing in that location other than what we bring with us. So for the first half of the op, we need to basically expect to be on a fighting defense. That means that A26 needs to basically set themselves up in a patrol base formation of some sort, and needs to expect that they're going to be under heavy attack the entire time. Legion and Mechanicus will be there as well. However, Mechanicus's first objective needs to be setting up the fob. So erecting a defense as fast as possible. In opposition to other campaigns that we've had, you are allowed your full arsenals, meaning that you have whatever you want to pull from an arsenal that your forces have available to them, in terms of, like, if you want to pull, everybody gets a fucking plasma gun, do it. Everybody gets a bolter, do it. Everybody gets, whatever they need to achieve in terms of their personal equipment. The only thing that we're limited to is our vehicles. Which brings me to my second point. A26 and Mechanicus, even Legion to that degree, we're going to be kind of breathing with one lung for a while until we actually get a steady base of requisition. We had 215 points to spend, and we went through it pretty quickly. I did not expect that everything was going to be that thin starting out. So, try to preserve the equipment that you have. The good news is, because I decided that we wanted to start this campaign off pretty heavy, we do have access to our heavy weapons very, right away. So Mechanicus has access to an Armiger and a Knight. Crusade Command has access to a Reaver and a Warhound Titan. A26 has access to Baneblade and a Vanquisher Cannon, Macarius, as well as I think almost every single Leman Russ. And I went heavy on the Crassus rather than the Chimeras, even though we do have a few Chimeras as well, think we have like 4 points left over after everything was said and done. I just kind of kept those points around just in case we needed to replace some minor stuff here and there.
The Crassus is a good choice anyways, due to the fact that most times we end up using it over the Chimeras. Hopefully in time we'll bring that back into a more frequent occurrence.
Fully up to you guys. I know the Crassus is able to take more of a hit than the Chimera, and I'm perfectly cool with that. If you guys want to spend more money on the Crassus, just try to keep them alive longer.
Copy.
And if I may, it does suit the way they use it a bit more, because Chimera is more of an infantry fighting vehicle, while the Crassus is more pure APC, and at least from what I've seen, they tend to use it more as a taxi, get to place, get out, fight, and not really have it push up with them.
I'm intending to retrain the platoon and how to function with combined arms tactics again. That went on the wayside, and especially with the use of the IFVs. I hosted a training session 2 weeks ago, and where I demonstrated to Mad Marker, one of the new troopers, Growly, and another individual on how Karn and I used to run prior, and show them this is how you can utilize the Chimera without having it be up front. You can use it as a fire support asset from afar, and you can treat it like an infantry member by giving it orders, and it doesn't soon. We can get that back in thing, but we shall see during this campaign.
Yep.
I fucked that up. Yeah, so these are all things that you guys need to keep in mind for the Mariner. This we're really just going to be paying attention to this map here. So if you guys want to pay more closer attention to my Annex C here, I've already labeled your routes, and 826 first RSB Legion. If you guys want to create your own maps overlays, feel free to. For the points that are here, I want to basically set up 2 different fobs. The second fob really won't come fully online in terms of like being an actual hardened base or anything like that until later in the operation. Really, I just wanted to use it as a fire base / CCP as a fallback point. And first RSB, like, choose anywhere along that area. I didn't really I'm not saying that it has to be right where the Pentagon is. It can be anywhere in that rough location. I just saw that as a feasible access to MSR, so that we can quickly get vehicles in and out of there without really having to deal with terrain. All right, so objectives: sword and dagger. These are, I would probably call them light urban areas. They're more like villages than anything else, and they basically serve as kind of forward bases for the Tau to operate in. We don't know how many are there. We don't know what their capabilities are, but I expect that as soon as we kind of break through the initial attack from the fob, from the first fob, that they'll basically fall back to these 2 locations in an attempt to slow our advance. I don't anticipate very heavy resistance on Route Green, but routes Purple and Yellow will likely have defense in depth, meaning that the enemy will continuously try to fight back every step of the way, whether it's just light attrition or whether it's they are just going to sit there and shell us from afar. It's Tau, so I expect them to shell us from afar.
Even so, if it's that case, we should probably expect a large number of drone support and attack and fade actions, especially from the newer battle suits that have been.
Yes. So I have already anticipated that we're going to be engaging battle suits. Again, this is why my initial requisition was so favoring on the super heavies, was because I needed, I saw us to have the need for weapons that are capable of taking out a Tau battle suit within 1 or 2 shots. This is also why the projected or the possible fob location or firebase location has been identified, as I wanted to have a location nearby the objectives that we can fall back to very quickly without having to travel, super far away. It's also, again, near MSR, so we can basically travel on the MSR to get back to a location very quickly. I was remiss. I did not look at the 826 plan of attack very closely. I don't know whether you guys were deciding to go to dagger or sword first. But once you take out one, the second should be somewhat easier, not very much. But at least you won't come in danger of coming from attack from behind. Any flanking maneuver that the enemy will have should be able to be seen from any of our air assets that are flying around. And to that point, first RSB, if air can constantly relay back to 5-0, when they see enemy flanking maneuvers, that will be helpful. We should also position Velte somewhere probably north of the CCP firebase location so that they can actually see down into the valley area. If you guys notice that this is basically a giant hill going down to the sea. So
it is actually incredibly flat, like maybe only a couple of meters difference in altitude.
Fair. Then Velte is going to have their work cut out for them. Objective Hammerfall, the city that is located there will be the hardened target that we'll have to engage this. It is basically like 2 or 3 cities just combined into one, strewn out across like 3 kilometers. It will be probably reminiscent to our first campaign where we were attacking the really long destroyed city. It's just building after building after building after building.
That's a lovely place.
Yeah. And likely there will be a lot of long range engagement capabilities from the enemy there. So Velte will need to call out targets as soon as they see them. Venator will have their work cut out for them, firing from afar. Air, you'll likely be called in for either direct casts or area casts.
Would it be possible to, I know it's not their mandate normally and they don't like the words, but would it perhaps, if we have the numbers, I know Velte has been having issues lately with attendance, just not able to attend, but outside of infantry, which normally, lately I've been seeing a few of the troopers are normally taking long lasses, but if Velte sees targets of, or I would say opportunity, what's the wording?
High priority
targets that they could kill with a long range weapon. Would that be something that they could be instructed to alter in their normal MO for this these operations?
Velte is an asset of the 826. To use, that's your call. We'll say probably yes.
I know the dream has been thus far to get Velte large enough that we can attach marksman to platoon level, platoon level, squad level, at least. That way they have a direct purpose, and they're also more apt at scouting than the rank and file are. But in either case, if it's not a matter of that, and we can handle it differently, or if they are not a sufficient number to handle such a tasking, then we'll just do as we do and throw bodies at it.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. I've always given Velte kind of the free range to be able to do that on their own.
Absolutely.
And Mad Marker has done very well at deciding when that's useful, when that's not. It's orders from your tower, which would be 826, but yeah, I'm fine with it on myself.
This will be the op that everyone gets knocked out, but Mad, and he's forced to be battalion.
Possibly.
No alternative.
It's possible.
I have never told Mad Marker that he could not engage. I have explicitly told him, even though he doesn't do it very often, that him and his people always have to go to engage. So if that's something that you guys want to do and you talk to him about it, and he thinks it's prudent, go for it.
To be fair, when they start shooting, that's going to alert the enemy, and they might get shot back at. So
They do have alternate weapons for that, though. If they need to secure the kill the first time, they do have the las fusel as their option, which is their go-to AT weapon. They are the only branch here that are permitted to use, unless I'm mistaken, permitted to use the one-shot plasma rounds. As long as they don't mess up using those, they can do the same damage at a longer distance than we could up close, and it's fairly precise when it is utilized. So they do have options, but you are correct, though, Firefly. If they shoot, unless they're hidden adequately or far enough out of range, they are going to receive return fire. But the advantage for them is they're also a smaller target. Or AI don't. I mean, sorry, they're not. Nothing that the AI is not going to care, but they are at least a smaller grouping than the rest of the unit. I guess we'll see how they feel.
The last thing to take into account here, with the new campaign, super heavy and super valuable assets are locked behind certain requisition areas on certain planets. Where how Titans have their own, have a planet that they can only be accessed from. Baneblades, Macarius, even I think even Knights and Armigers are locked behind it as well. Minus the initial stuff that we buy right off the bat.
Do we have any intel as to whether or not we're going to be facing any of the rumored equivalents from the Tau?
Oh, 100%. If Tal the Tal have their full arsenal of war available to them, similar to us.
Understood.
Are they operating alongside other species?
The
Humans?
Guevesa?
Yes. So expect that they will have, just like we're bringing everything to bear against them, they are bringing everything that they have. This is a heavily, heavily, heavily entrenched, militarized world. They took it specifically for that fact. Same with us. We are doing the same thing for them. I am early on deciding that we're going to try to make a break for, what is it called? I think we're going after Baneblade. I'm bringing up the thing right
now. That's why I asked Gord the question I asked him.
Let's see, it should be
Acquisition facility.
Yep, Baneblade. So we're going after the Baneblade first. And then Legion later on this planet will be going after the Land Raider. So early on, I expect that we'll probably get broadside suits. We'll get broadside suits attacking us from afar. We'll likely get a lot of just standard troopers, and expect swarms of drones, rocket and plasma.
Thankfully, the rocket ones only have one magazine dump and then they're complete. So as long as we don't get smashed to pieces by them, or should be relatively intact. We just have to worry about the other ones that internal magazines are a little larger.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Hughes didn't A26 complete their op order.
They did.
If you want to go ahead and start placing your units where you see, and go and walk us through your thought process.
So, I have to pull up.
It's okay. Take your time.
Thing. More so than anything. So I think Cyclone really needs to know where his people are going. Mm-hmm. But something I want to bring up is that, because you talked about defense in depth.
Yes.
There's going to be defense in depth, but other things that we're going to have to look out for, mostly Firefly, this is back on your aviation hat looking forward, right, is weighted coverage and, what's the other one? There's weighted and then there's overlapping, right? So with the objectives being as close as they are, just because we have attacked from the side and neutralized some of that, you're still going to be in range of, if not enemy guns, enemy radar. They're going to know where you are. They're going to know where we are. And this is why I was saying earlier to Czar and Cyclone and in our like the chat earlier, is that when you do this, you have to hit them hard enough, fast enough on whichever sides that you're hitting, because if you don't, they're going to counter and they're going to overrun you. Because if we're splitting our forces, right? They're not splitting. They've been building up. They have enough to hold. So if we don't kick them hard enough, it's going to be a bloodbath, and not in a good way. So take that as you will.
I think from the outside, when we do get at least 4 seed, it tends to sweep the area of anti-air assets pretty quickly, just given the nature of how air combat works.
So, just for everybody's information, if you did not see in my original order, I put Legion, and I know I'm so sorry, Gino, but I put you guys on QRF, but you're also fast in, fast out. So, what I'm expecting to happen is if A26 is separating into 2 separate task forces, you'll likely have 1 or 2, possibly 3 different calls come out all at once. Take them in the priority that they come in, and it's going to be you get called in, you drop pod in, likely Valkyrie or Ray and a land speeder will come and pick you guys back up, take you back, drop back into the next point, take it out, pick back up, rinse and repeat. I'm expecting that a lot. If not, expect from just calls from 5-0 straight to send you off to a whatever is going on. On top of the fact that you guys have the largesse to be able to, if you see AAA or artillery, or God forbid somehow Chaos Space Marines drop on this planet as well, expect for that kind of stuff to happen. So you guys are basically going to be fast in, fast out the entire time. If you guys want to start practicing that, probably be prudent. If not, we'll be sending you guys to basically break defensive lines and stuff like that that all the forces engage in.
So, according to the op board, that Malvik is going to more than likely be running. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be there tomorrow or not.
No, that tomorrow is Libra. It's next week.
Or next week. On that case, who knows? That's a coin flip. Actually, no, I have drill next weekend. Fuck. Sorry. Anyway, the 826 and all of its forces are moving from once we have secured the fob and we get the go ahead to step off, they're going to step off towards Objective Dagger, and they are going to attack Dagger and sweep from west to east, just to clear the objective, to keep the enemy on one side of them. So we're going to try and make sure that we are keeping the enemy on the east side of this line, coming up and hitting the objective.
If I may interject for a second with a question, how is, obviously depending upon attendance numbers, when Legion is being deployed with the QRF this time around, are they being broken down into smaller groups to allow for more coverage? Or is that going to still be, or I guess as Gino's question for you, Gino, then, is, are you guys being left as one whole lump or whole group and then you deploy together? Or are you guys going to be breaking off into smaller pieces? Say if we're getting smashed from 3 different locations, and if I'm the last line before it goes down sinker, can I request 3 different drops and then you guys are facilitate that? Or you just sweep from left to right, kind of?
So, so let me answer part of this. You know how I don't know if you ever looked at in my op order, but how I will call out 826 is the priority for fires. First RSB is secondary. That's how they decide, right?
Okay, fair
So
enough.
who gets what is depend upon who I call as priority. Typically, it's going to be 826. Every once in a while, it's first RSB, and typically Legion has their own stuff, so they never really have to call.
And then it goes down from the fire orders of usually it's Velite first, then infantry, then armor.
With 826's op order, then it'll be dependent upon however Hughes and Malovich decide you guys are split up on priority. So it's their determination.
I would suggest, because depending on numbers, obviously, that when we do a request for Legion to QRF, because of how vast all of this is going to be, if Legion has the numbers, to call them in as like the battle buddy teams, right? If we get two brothers at a time into a location, if we're going up against just stiff resistance and we're not able to push, two battle brothers are going to be enough to tip that balance.
If we added the battle brother part, because I was going to say I don't think I can buddy up with my sibling. That's a little out of my grounds.
But I'm saying if Legion deploys in the battle buddy teams, then I think that would give them a lot of flexibility to react to different things that are going on in the battlefield, to allow for other sections to be able to call for QRF support, because we don't want to leave the FOB completely unattended. So if we call and we need a whole bunch of Legion, or we call them and they send the whole fire team, now we're all engaged and we can't pull back, and now they're engaged. What happens when there's a probing force coming south from Objector Hammer, right? So we want them to always be able to move and be able to hit different things at different times. That would be my suggestion, that if you're going to utilize them in that way, and only call for more if the action is needed for more than two. That makes sense?
Right. Well, depending on turnout and how many people I'm going to have available, I will likely run it as two squads, two demi squads. That's as far as I would be willing to split my forces, plus possibly one or two pilots. And then we do have two Terminator teams on standby. Is that right, Achilles?
Yep, you have two squads of Terminators.
Yes, then I'll probably have that as well, to have the option to swap one team out for Terminators if it gets really, really dicey. And then they will be able to teleport to wherever the problems are largest and then reposition very quickly. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Okay. Are there other questions? All right.
For me at this time.
Yeah.
Continuing with movement. So after Dagger, we're going to move. This isn't in the op board, but since this is here as the possible fire base, I would suggest, Cyclone, that we take this area and we set this up as a secondary staging point fire base to allow ourselves the ability to not only move on sword, but now we have once sword has been taken, we have this area as to do the hammer and anvil and hit hammer between the main fob and the sweeping advance. So we could have we could request Legion be here, or our heavier armed troops if you want to send, and I'm going to leave this to you, if you want to send a squad in Kazrakin with heavier weapons, or to send Czar with heavier armor and weapons to be that hammer against your anvil. here.
If anything, I would put sevens in their defensive positioning, mainly because that's what they specialize in doing. And then fifth will definitely be the hammer in which we crush them, not in terms of wanting glory, but it's more apt for us to move. The sevens prefer to stay out of the vehicle as much as they can, even the grasses.
However, you guys decide to do that. I'm saying big plan. However, whoever is doing the hammer and whoever's doing the anvil, this will give you a good staging point to throw that hammer. So I would add this in there, and I'll talk to Malvik about adding that. But once this is done, move to objective sword, take out any resistance, also moving west to east, and then moving south. And meeting in the middle with the rest of Crusade forces.
Understood. I suppose it could be a case as well if we split if we have enough armored assets, we could have either both tanks at the hammer location, or however many tanks at the hammer location, or put one between both assets, depending on how that will go. Ideally, if we get into the proper combined arms mindset, that would be how I would prefer to do it, is have 1-1, as we've done in the past when we've split into two sections. But again, that depends on mindset of the unit at the time, and if we have those numbers to do it. But understood, yeah, we can sort out who's going to be where.
Okay. So when it comes to objective Hammerfall, expect. I'm just going to go ahead and just say this is for all officers in this channel. Set up your CCPs on the map ahead of time. Know your fallback locations. Know your locations where you can call for immediate aid, and that you know that you can go back there quickly or easily, because probably we're going to get pushed back a couple times, especially on that particular location. Given the fact that it's literally reinforced by a whole nother location the same size of it. Just keep that in mind.
Are we going to have enough manpower for Mechanicus side to have artillery batteries to do counter artillery? Because something that's going to happen, and everybody needs to hold on to their seats for that, is since we're not going directly after the big objective first, they're going to pound the hell out of us wherever we are, because they're going to know where we are. It's going to be a constant artillery arty party fun time for them.
I
There's
know.
a slight problem with that.
I was to say Owen has something about the coverage of bodies. I was just about to say he knows something.
There's a slight problem with that. They don't have arty.
Tau doesn't have arty.
Tau haven't built arty in the. They don't have artillery. Unless they have proclaimed God and someone else. But from what I know, and we are facing now at the start of this map.
Yes.
We'll not have artillery, so we will just be hammering the shit out of them as much.
Okay, so
just as a fair warning, though, just remember these are Tau. They are very long ranged in general. Their guns will hit you from very far away.
Yes.
Fire, but highly
It won't be indirect fire. It'll be direct fire from like at the horizon kind of a deal.
Which is even worse. Which is what I was getting back to, that overlapping coverage, which is weighted coverage. Like you're going to be within range of their big guns the entire time. So move with a purpose. Like we can't be loitering around. Like we can't be sitting at the fob waiting 30 minutes to get the fob together. Like we have to be able to move.
There's slight caveats to this, and I do understand if you on this. Our guns will not fire on infantry, or at least the main gun. They'll aim for anything that is manned. Our weaponry themselves will basically flatline you, and I believe some of the stuff will take Space Marines out pretty quickly. For the most part, you are better on foot with AT rockets on your back, and then in a Crassus or any other Vic that can't take a hit.
Sounds like we're doing the very same thing we did on the first landing in Gore's campaign on
Yes.
that
Basically,
Uncharted
yeah,
world.
that's
Everybody had an
repeat.
AT stick.
We'll
Everybody
be
had
doing
an
that
AT stick.
5 times, by the way.
Understood.
guys.
Yeah.
So basically, in the sense, because Tower and all that kind of stuff have people make sure they have AT on them and make sure they have plenty ammo on them.
To that end, though, merely because of how I've been trying to alter how infantry handles vehicle-related combat, try and give people roles that actually mean something. That's been part of why we changed certain AT weapons. Is the Cadian launcher is only one use now. The Krieg one is multi-use, but it's single person only. No one else is allowed. That should ideally carry it. And then the Akatran is supposed to be more of a specialist thing, which normally I carry anyways. However, if guess needs be, we can always just go back to the system of everyone has 2, and all of them are reloadable. The reason for that was just I give armor more chances to do their jobs.
So for your own operation order, Cyclone, that is something that you need to make that decision of.
Understood.
But to King Owen Haggis-Eater, the bear, Bannock, King of the... I'm just kidding.
Thank you. I am going to get that printed on my fucking wall at one point.
Perfection.
Well, we'll see what happens tonight. He might be taking over the Kingdom of Denmark as well.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, so with that information, Firefly, I know that you First RSB hasn't made their operation order yet, or at least I haven't seen one published yet. You understand like what's being asked of you guys?
Correct. If you want, I can just kind of walk through the general plan.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So, as far as I know, from request of information from Gore, we'll be basically having an initial spawn point off map, and we'll be doing a full landing, correct?
Correct.
So, barring any big no's from DevOps, I would like to request usage of the orbital heavy lander. Have run some tests on it. Excuse me, it is usable. It just requires a bit of finessing to get the vehicles out of it. So that's one thing we can use to basically drop down and basically have our forces in place very quickly without having to, ferry back and forth 20 times with the Cinerus.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Throw some weapons at it.
I have.
See how tanky it is.
It's pretty tanky, and it's faster than some Valkyries are.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it kind of has the same thing that the old Cinerus had. The entire body is the fuel tank, so if it takes hits, it doesn't die.
Tank.
It just slowly starts losing fuel, which, given my plan is to use this as basically a one and done drop to basically be the initial insertion, shouldn't be an issue.
Sounds good to me.
Like, I've had this thing tank hits from even the kind of blacklisted super heavy AA launchers, and it's just shrugged it off. But it's got no armaments, nothing. It is basically plonk down vehicles. The one thing I will say, and I will want anybody who uses vehicles in their section, its unloading vehicles is a little funky. It'll unload them at the front on the ramp. The vehicle has to have a driver, and he basically has to be flooring it because it cycles from 3 positions and it carries more than 3 vehicles. So if you're not driving off the ramp, you'll get a tank on top of you.
Let's schedule a joint training between Air and any of the drivers, drivers and tankers, so that we can get used to that before we go into an op. Please.
Question: is it if the people are in it and if are they loaded into it? If they press the accelerator, does that do anything?
It does not. They basically just turn on the engine and stop revving the engine, but either until the driver does the scroll wheel to select unload, or the pilot selects unload, the vehicle remains in place.
So how about this? Pilots, as normal Pilot's the first thing for the bird. Pilot's in control of that. They floor it. They do not unload themselves. The pilot will unload them.
Yep,
That
that's
will
exactly.
save us that'll save us the problem.
Yep, that's exactly the plan because it does unload the vehicles one at a time. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So pretty much, unless we're unloading something super heavy like a Baneblade, it should be able to clear the ramp in time. And even during my testing, when they have stacked, it is just a slightly funky one vehicle jumps forward, the other one flops down issue.
Does it still detonate when you put 2 Baneblades in it?
I've not attempted 2 Baneblades, no.
Okay.
I've attempted, last load I did for my test was 2 Lemans, 3 Chimeras, a Basilisk, a Crassius, and a Trojan. And a couple Taurus.
I know the other option is you guys have access, unless I'm wrong, to fly the Columba now as humans.
I don't know. I don't think that... at least I have not heard anything about that. I heard that was a plan. I have not heard any definite on that, but honestly, I would prefer the orbital lander for the reason that it can carry more, and its footprint is actually smaller than the Columbo because it's more squat, so it actually makes it easier to land without, as you've probably seen a lot of times with Columbo, freaking out on the terrain and exploding.
Or wobbling through the air. Load.
Yep.
So we'll deal with that, yeah.
Yeah, so on track, we'll fly in from the spawn point, which will be, quote-unquote, the ship. We'll land in the area of Fob Fishfucker. Submersible scouting has shown areas slightly southwest of the marker are going to be the best for the Fob, more open, flat areas. But we will land. Mechanicus will immediately set about entrenching and building the Fob. Once it is set up, that's when the rest of the unit will probably be moving out around that time. We will basically be staging from there. Numbers permitting, we'll have artillery on station to provide support, and of course air support supporting the rest of the unit operating from the Fob back here. Probably wouldn't want to move Ballisteria up because then it is basically literally less than a kilometer away from hostile forces.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
But then once friendly forces have moved up and secured this area, then we'll deploy, I'd probably say, majority of Mechanicus, aside from Wrench, Ballisteria, and any non-essential ones, to act as combat engineers to establish a forward operating base in that designated area. And then, worst case scenario I can see is if somehow any Tau forces slip behind us and attack the Fob area, we'll probably yell for Legion to come help us. Hopefully it'll be defensible, but just with the manpower things of the unit, we can't have like a full garrison there and be pushing out at the same time.
Sure.
On the air situation, it is a fairly flat map, and Tau do have some anti-air assets, but hopefully we'll be able to counter that pretty effectively with seed tactics and just not flying, keeping well to the north of the area. As most things with the 1st Regiment Support Battalion, we are, honestly, our plans tend to be slightly more reactive to the rest of the unit.
Also, just to give you guys a heads up, Ghostal will not be able to take this mission. It's going to fill in. Ghostal's work decided to tell him he's taking a shaft up the ass. So we've got something, and we do have something in worry about it. They're still going to go on, and there's still going to be a this.
Okay. I believe it's Gorechild, right?
Yeah.
I do believe so.
Hi, Gore.
Yeah.
Saw you come in.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry I was late. Had some work ran later than anticipated due to being fucking gone for the week. And
It's okay. Your House 6 briefed me.
Got you. Yep. Anyway, here now. Happy to brief, answer questions wherever may need be.
Well, please go. Somebody else has a question. Go ahead.
Question from First RSB Firefly to Gore, just to clarify.
Is this an RFI or is this just like got a question?
Just kind of clarification.
Okay, go ahead.
So we are spawning off map and we'll be landing
A firm,
Right on.
yeah. So you
Okay.
guys will likely spawn top left or down here, one of these locations. The intent being that, yes, you will be flying to location. You do not have a foothold. You will be fighting to establish that foothold.
Copy. So, especially if the area is unknown, we'll probably request Legion to drop in ahead to basically secure an LZ. Because if it's completely unknown and there could be enemies in that area, even though there's no marks, who knows?
Legion, let's you and I establish that foothold or establish the LZ for the unit at a time.
Yeah,
Like I said, optimal area is probably going to be around here-ish. Since I'm looking at the maps, there's a nice, big, very flat area kind of straddling the road.
Gotcha. Yeah. Again, my rough locations for fobs and stuff like that is all more or less just a thought, not a confirmed location.
I have a question regarding enemy reinforcements. With this being a heavily fortified world and us mostly focusing here on the eastern end, are we expecting the enemy to redirect forces from the west to hit us as we advance? And if so, is there anything we can do to prevent that? Something along the lines of maybe lay down minefields along the MSR with our artillery or what have you?
So that is 100% something that can happen. Tau do have vehicles. They are, they're not like just a foot slogging army. Yes, 100%. Tau could come from your like fucking west here along these MSRs toward you, right? Additionally, crew squads might be in these wood lines. You could expect flanks from either direction due to that.
The best thing that we can do about it, yeah, we can lay down mines, but we don't really know, other than the MSRs, we don't really know their actual travel routes. We have not acquired that intelligence as of yet. So the best thing that we can do is rely upon aerial flyby reconnaissance from any of our CAS and CAP planes, as well as the Valkyries that are constantly making rounds in that area. As well as if we end up deploying our Titans and Titan-esque units, their auspex and radar capabilities are far greater than that of I think most units, honestly, as well as they just typically just see over them anyway.
Yeah, I think only air has superior situational awareness to the Titans.
Correct.
And that's just because we got altitude.
Yep. So any of those will be in that same realm, and then of course, on the foot slugger side of things, Legion, 826, Mechanicus forces will need to just maintain 360-degree security per use of use. Any other questions? Okay, go ahead.
The question in that same kind of vein, are we expecting or should we prepare for off-planet assistance for the Tau? Are they going to try and reinforce from off-world? Or do we have blockade?
Base is contested.
I believe that's a no.
So the broad answer to that is likely not, right? For similar reasons that like you wouldn't want to necessarily be deploying shits tons of boyos from directly over the location while you are in combat with enemy fleets, because it doesn't take much for like a random lance to just like wipe out a dropship, right? So
keep in mind as well, like lore wise, what's going on here, Hughes, is the Crusade has arrived at this planet. Are you really going to, is the Tau really going to stand a chance against an entire battle fleet Orbita? Orbita? Probably not.
Yeah. Not saying they would. I'm asking, are they going to try and pull something sneaky and try to fly in reinforcements to the world under the radar of the blockade? Like, is that something that we're going to have to be worried about? Is like enemy dropships coming in from off-world, from different places? Like, it's one thing for them to drive around us or try to fly around us. It's something completely different for them to drop behind us.
I don't think that's a capability that they truly possess.
You shouldn't be looking. Yeah, you
especially
shouldn't
since
need to
our
worry
fleet
about that
would
as
be
much.
more over our area. Keep an eye on that.
Realistically speaking, Hughes, no, that's not a capability that the Tau have in game. I think only Mechanicus and Chaos have that, like have a mechanic built into the game for that.
Okay.
Oh, and Orcs. Orcs have that capability. They have fucking rock.
Do they ever?
You should be good. Now, as far as like enemies flanking you, understand that Tau do have pretty capable stealth technology. And they absolutely will target C2 nodes. Making sure I'm not speaking like
Command
French
control,
here.
guys. Command control.
So they're going to be targeting your headquarters elements with like stealth teams, pathfinders. Kroot are also adept at flanking maneuvers through tree lines, forests, etc. So anticipate, yes, you will be flanked. Yes, your headquarters elements, if identified, will 100% be targeted by pathfinders. That's just the reality of it. With the arrival of the Crusade, the Tau will absolutely be tracking your arrival and will know that you guys are looking to make planetfall. They will have defenses established.
Copy that.
Do we have a prediction of attritional rate upon landing, or are we trying to shock assault as best we can?
Are you talking about our attritional rate? Because I've already okay. So for those of you who are not aware, if you lose more than 60% of your entire material, I don't care about manpower. Your lives are a coin that I am willing to spend for victory. But your machine wise and your material is something that I am heavily calculating against. If you lose more than 60% of all your assets, you are mission incapable. And you are now stuck to slogging it on the ground. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Aye.
That goes for Crusade too, Nova, Owen.
Yep.
More fun that way.
Yes. So
If we lose the Titans, we're just being on foot the entire time. Like,
yeah, I did assign 2 Rhinos to Crusade. However, if you lose the Titans, no Rhinos for you. You get to walk.
Yep.
Walk.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep your assets and what you're spending in mind as well. We're back to we're very thin on what we have available to us today. So be very cognizant of what you are using. So let's talk about the next steps. Shaping ops, Gore. What are we looking at for that?
3 shaping ops. We do not yet have a schedule for that. Looking to start them next week. I know people have been putting out feelers for when works for people in order to actually determine that. I would like to stress as well that as running this campaign, I am 100% not requiring the unit to keep units cohesive. That is, the sevens are not required to, as a group, attend this training op and only be the sevens. If you guys have 5 dudes from a section and you want to be able to run this, that's okay. If you ask hey, can someone from Legion step in and play Joe Snuffy with the infantry squad today? That's fine. 100%. It would be better to have you guys have access to these in fragmented formations than not at all, if that makes sense.
That would kind of ruin someone's plan if all of a sudden poof.
Right. And so the other side to that coin is you guys will need bodies to be able to conduct some of these operations, right? So having the option to do that, to fill out bodies, helps there. The next part to that is that this is meant to simulate like a larger crusade that is happening, right? The easiest way I could explain this is everybody here's played like Space Marine 2, right?
Negative. Not really.
Okay. You have the main campaign. You play Titus, right? You as the player play Titus. You also have secondary operations where you play as unnamed Marine fucking 3 to go off and do these things. These are happening simultaneously with the main mission, like main campaign that is occurring. And this is the squad that's doing the shit around the main effort, the main campaign, that is setting things up for that main campaign. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what these are. So, like, you don't necessarily have to be Captain Firefly in a shaping operation, right? You can be fucking Kriegsman number 14,702. Like, that's okay.
Yeah. Like,
So, I want to give a little more context to this. I said that the 2 infantry platoons are the ones that these are centered around. Specifically, what I mean by that is that you're fighting as a member of one of those 2 platoons and maybe some of the additional supports that they request. Cyclone, you and Czar, this is where I'm kind of forcing you guys to learn how to build your own op orders for your forces and where to request and petition and do the things that you need to do to set up your operation the way that you want. Right?
This is beyond normally what we've already learned.
This is a little bit of extra, this is preparing you for that next step, essentially.
Understood.
Right? You guys get to learn what it takes to do a Hughes job, or get to learn what it takes to do an Achilles job, on a much smaller scale with your guys, right? So when doing these shaping ops, I'm not expecting you guys to build the fucking op order that I build, but I do expect you guys to have a written down plan with some contingencies for how to complete this plan. Something that you can fall back on. Okay?
Understood.
Big responsibility, but I believe you can do it.
Do not give options, just do. Don't wait for permission from my underlings, just do it.
Don't ask them, tell them, stuff like that. Yes.
Honestly, from the way Gore described the shaping ops, my analogy I said in high command sounds even better.
Thank you.
Say again, I'm sorry?
Sorry. Like I said, with the way Gore described the shaping ops, I think my analogy I put in high command is even better now.
Yeah. What were
It's
you
like-
saying, Achilles?
Oh, I was Czar mentioned in chat. He goes easy peasy, and I was congratulating him on
Yeah.
bravado.
Because for anybody who didn't see it, I basically said main op would be like the D-Day landing and Saving Private Ryan. The shaping op would be like Band of Brothers, the Break All Man Assault. It's secondary, but directly supporting the main op.
This is so in a greater campaign. This would be the many different ops that happen before you take that deep plunge to get to like the enemy stronghold in a way. Yes, you are correct, Firefly.
And just any chance to mention Band of Brothers because that's my favorite show.
Sure, yeah, of course. All right. Any other questions, comments, or caveats for the group?
One last alibi. So RFI for Gore. So I know we're fighting Tau. Are there going to be the human elements of the Tau army?
You can assume as such, yes.
Copy.
All right. Gentlemen, ladies, if there are no other questions, then I hereby call to commencement the Orbita Secundus campaign. Good luck.
After we face that off against a fucking demon.
Excuse me.
Joined your channel.
Only one demon? Oh, and
Well,
why can't we have
fucking
two?
Slanesh, what do you expect?
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys
one
have
demon.
fun with that. I'll be dealing with something even more
you guys
horrible.
have fun with that.
All right. Hey, folks. So, following this brief, I'll be getting stream set up for probably Silent Hill again. Been having a whole lot of fun with that. Want you guys to join me if you can. Donation thing is fully ready, and Pumpkin Spice, Achilles' wife, is standing by on her stream for getting ready to torture me as well. So there's all that. Zarin, that was to be expected as well. Yeah, you just need to make sure you have specific Zeuses set aside for it. Have a good night, Red. You too, Gina. Oh, yeah, nice. I'll be getting sound here. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it just after this. I just need to make sure I get the streams up. No, it got canceled today because Animatic is not. Still trying to hang out. Yeah, it's a different play style. No, it's all the armor is the same except for my specific armor. Yeah. Let's see. Please. Who just joined? Oh, Sanctu. Hey, Sanctu, how's it doing, man? Yeah. Today was just the opening brief for it. It was on Twitch. I'm just switching over my stream right now. Oh, fascinating. Point out on the doll where it touched you. All right, here we go. Soundhill F. Saying to which aren't you Welsh? Are you Welsh? No, you're not. Saying to do you, okay, wait, but saying to, do you know of King Owen Haggis Eater, the Bear, Bannock, King of Scotland, Ireland, England, and Wales, Emperor of the Empire Britannia, Suzerain of the Holy Roman Empire, France and Portugal, Lord Norway and Sweden? I don't know, man. He's also the lover, or sorry, he's the husband of the Queen of England, lover of the Princess of the Holy Roman Empire, lover of the heiress of the Byzantine Empire, liberator of Jerusalem and the Holy Land, defeater of the Great Khan and the barbarian hordes. No, I don't know. I just made him in fucking Crusader Crusader Kings 3. Hmm. Ah, yes, of course. It's because he's not from a shithole. Hmm. So you gonna be joining us for the campaign when next week? Okay. You don't have to be in charge or anything. Just be a fucking trooper. Did Poosley tell you about it? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Oh yeah. No, that's a gift that just keeps on giving. Yeah. Bye, user. I don't know who left. Oh, okay. I can tell you. Oh, nice. What are you excited for, Gore? You're excited to clap cheeks. That's fair. Principal is so paranoid about his keys. His keys to zero. Hey, Nova. Aw. Give Zine a fucking plasma gun, he'll do it. The amount of times that man has shot down airplanes with weapons that are nowhere near designed to take down airplanes is hilarious. Sorry, what? We're just talking about the the plan and kind of just going over how this campaign's going to go. That is a. I'm holding off Titans and Titan-esque units for right now. Yeah, if I determine that the need for escalation of force is that high, then we'll deploy both the Reaver and the Warhound. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's just like, if you don't mind, just like confer with me whenever you're doing that. Like, not so much as I can say yes or no to it, but so I can either like, yeah. Shook as in like surprised, or yeah. Yeah. Um we'll talk about that when I'm not on stream. I don't know. Gore, is Chloe a demon? Uh, Wait, I didn't even hear that. What? Sight? What just here? I don't know, I thought Sons of Sec were pretty cool. No, I just don't want to be in the Epstein files. Damn. Oh fuck. As a Scotsman, I find it very strange that you all but like one. Um. All right, I done goofed. I can't. I can't get around it. I literally have to fight it. Ow. Oh, I died. World War One? No. No, it was like the UK was. Okay. Wasn't he German? While also fielding our own army and supplying it. Jesus fuck. Be- what does Scotland have? Germany was effectively spreading itself very well. Yes, I would say too thin up to a point. Yeah, but the Germans were effectively pushing into the oil fields in the Baltics during that time. No, they were fighting. They were fighting effectively two fronts because we were the ones who really opened up Africa, which turned out not to be a good front for us anyway. And yeah. So the multiple fronts, they had two fronts that they were fighting on, and one of those fronts was being sustained by, yeah. I mean, we were effectively doing it. It just like it turned out not to be as valuable enough for us to go down. Yeah. Okay. By that same logic, the Tiger's a better tank. Yeah. I am lost. Where the fuck do I go? Oh fuck! It's back again. Can I please let it in? Oh fuck me. No, no. I am lost. I do not know where to go. Silent Hill F. I am. Oh. Okay, I do too, but I'm. Do have to pay for space gas somehow. I wish. Come on. Oh, these fuckers again? I don't know. Dude, that fucking. I fuck. Oh, wait. Why is there a line here? I found the key. What the fuck? Oh, did I lose it? Hey guys, I have something to tell you. Oh, what the? Those weren't there last time. Did somebody just shoot a piano player? I just heard like a gunshot in game while somebody was playing the piano and the piano stopped. Oh, son of a bitch. Damn. So if you say so. Who says I haven't been? No, I was in Edinburgh. Yeah. That's like saying like the South is not real America. Like you can't just deny a whole portion of your country and say it's not the real portion of the country. If you're from the South, you're basically Mexican. That doesn't make sense. I've been to both. That's kind of the point. Mm. Puzzle's hard. Beans. I have tried it. It's mediocre at best. Doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? It should be. I don't need 12 Big Macs to wake up. Wait. What about all right, Gore? You're from the greatest country in the world, right? What's up, Stinger? Thank you so much for the resubscription, man. 10 months in a row. Awesome. So, I mean, obviously, what about Bucky's? Yeah. Bucky's fucks. Notifications still off because Nova? No, they should still be on. You know what? You know what this sounds like. All right, awesome. Oh, so my stream is the only stream that turns on the sound alerts and stuff. Nova's doesn't, and Stinger just discovered that he can, ping stream a ton of times because he has a fuck ton of points. But all this sounds like is a country who's jealous of a country that has plenty. Get the fuck out of my channel right now. You get the fuck out of my channel. I do drink scotch like a fucking man. I also drink bourbon like a fucking man from America. You are wrong, but that's okay. I will let. Yeah. You can die on whatever fucking hill you want, but you're not gonna fucking badmouth bourbon on my stream. You have plenty of them in that tiny ass fucking state of a country that you live in. I know, because you're the size of one of our states. To some degree. I will say that Irish whiskey is better than Scotch. Like I mean, again, I drink all forms of whiskey, but hmm? What, the ale? Oh. Again, yeah, like I've had scotch before. I do like scotch. I'm not saying that scotch is bad, but in comparison to like a really nice aged bourbon, no man, sorry. Bourbon's better. More flavor. More flavor, like just a nicer feel all the way down. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can fucking leave the channel, by the way. Oh, that's all it was? Just find the books? He called you a nonce. I I've lost this conversation. So cherry blossom? Cherry blossom. Yeah, it's cherry blossom. Okay. You said you don't drink? Oh, that's fair. Really, I only drink on stream. In due course, of course. That was very ominous, but okay. Oh yeah, no, I don't anticipate like we're not going to be able to. Oh fucking damn it, these fuckers again. Don't anticipate like us being able to do reinserts for a minute. Okay. I did what they asked me to. So Air and Mechanicus, I gave them exactly what they asked for. Legion, I gave them exactly what they asked for. Well, yeah, but that goes without question. Oh, and she never has to ask. No, of course. Jesus. Whoa. Okay. Can we? Yeah. Whoa. Whoa now. Hold on, let me check it. Let me check. Oh, shit. I just realized that.
Yourself for a while.
I've been basically just talking to myself the entire time. I didn't even realize that. Somehow I got muted when I updated all the stream stuff.
Good for chat.
Yeah, that's okay. Hooray! They can hear. Yeah, there you go. So what about Sydney Sweeney?
That's what the fuck is.
That's what.
Chloe is going to be probably the most.
I am so happy I am testing this fucking mission before this because, like, brother, the Tau railgun anti-air is wild.
I imagine so. Yeah, anyway, so Chloe's probably going to be the most successful streamer on this channel.
I'm just gonna make that noise the whole time.
We don't need aircraft. Yeah, that's fair. We probably don't need aircraft. We'll just suffer. It's okay.
Coded message.
How many Valkyries do you have? 2?
Oh, childish.
3?
21.
21.
So how's it gonna be 68 degrees today, and then it says there's snow in the forecast this weekend?
Yes, take our snow.
Depends where you are in the country. Next week it's just like 70 and then snow. 70, snow, 70, snow. That's just our entire next week.
For us tomorrow, it is a high of 72 and a low of 29.
Wonderful.
My poor migraine air pressure sensitive head.
What's that in like real measurement?
We're going.
I don't know. It's
I don't know, I only speak American.
Like 30.
That's right. He likes to use temperature based on water rather than people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, I just
it
do
makes
what
more
America-
sense. Celsius
No.
makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
To a country
It's your water.
who's quickly falling to communism. Yes.
Okay, we're not going to talk about Kier. We're not going to talk about Kier. We all hate Kier.
No,
I will say in non-freedom units, it's like dropping from below 0 to 21 on a
It's
singular
going
day.
summer hot to basically freezing. Going
I
outside
think
though,
70's hot.
even
It's the temperature gap. That's bad.
It is by comparison.
By comparison to that, yeah. It's like light jacket spring weather going into early summer.
That's true.
That's how I would interpret that. But like, you can wear some shorts in 70 degrees, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
I wear shorts at minus 5 degrees Celsius.
Oh, hell yeah. Brother, that's European.
What the fuck? You just hate your legs.
I mean, no, that's just like average European weather.
Like,
I mean,
minus
if I'm
5 Celsius is like summer.
Hell yeah. I remember like a year or two ago, it got down to like minus 20.
That's like 30, close to, no, minus 5 is like 26 degrees for you guys. Fahrenheit.
The day that I moved into my freshman college dorm, where you have to be parked really fucking far away and obviously carry all of your shit for over a mile in multiple trips, the heat index in Miami that day in August was 119.
Hot, isn't it?
There's a mistake. It's Florida.
So like,
yes.
you know, like those like
Found
gray
it.
cart like laundry bin things that like you can like push, like yeah, you basically just got one of those. You got to haul your shit in it for like over a mile and
Just like
do it again.
Cart from Sam's Club.
That was a
Hi
hot
guys,
day.
I'm back. How are you?
Hi.
Welcome back.
We're not. I mean, we're not in a meeting anymore.
Right.
I'm streaming and they're
Oh, it's
talking.
Hoosies.
Yeah.
Hello, Hoosier.
And you're here.
Hello, Hughes.
Achilles, I had a nice long talk with Nova. So the stuff
me.
that we talked about, we're
Nova
all cool if that happens.
Nova Wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
Nova Wolf. Not the kitty. The wolf. The wolf, not the meow meow. Sorry. I'm a little.
They can both hiss, right? Can a wolf hiss?
I don't know.
That's a really good question. What?
But, no, so I had a nice conversation with Nova. I've already talked to Owen. So I'm cool with that being a thing if it ever comes around. And Nova told me that there's this nice little thing that if that happens, the rule of 3 and there's an extra tool in your tool bag. Sneaky.
Oh, okay. You're talking about that. Yeah.
You're sneaky.
Yeah.
You're a fucking tool bag.
Yeah.
Additionally, like, and I mean, this is not, sacred knowledge or anything, but I mean, if Mal wants to step up again, he's perfectly allowed to until you get back. I'm pretty sure I said that multiple times in your guys' chat, but that is a thing. He just has to ask me or tell me.
Well, yeah, he's going to have to be me for next Saturday because I'll be doing Stupid Army.
Yeah.
Can I just stay as corporal forever? I think I've been a corporal in June for like 7 years at this point.
Because you never came off LOA.
No, even when I was here, I was a corporal for 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I was a platoon RTO, so I couldn't advance.
I think I've had the same rank for 3 years.
That's because you're Astartes.
I think I've been a dependa for 8 now.
Who said that they think they've had the same rank for 3 years?
Nova.
Me.
Kitty.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I think I've been a corporal for about 6 years as well, Gore. Where's my sergeant promotion?
Bitch!
Careful what you ask for.
Hey,
You want more responsibilities?
If you still belong to the 826, I can put in that paperwork. We can make it happen.
I actually belong to Ghost Platoon still.
Oh god.
Can you get Ghost Platoon to sign the paperwork?
Literally just...
He wants to do more paperwork. That's what I heard.
I need a key.
Think too. Are you coming back to play with us full time, or are you just?
I'm gonna come for an op and see how it is. Just stick me anywhere.
Oh,
Honestly, at this point, we just need more people.
We need warm bodies with blinky flashlight guns.
Pretty much.
I mean, I've done every role in Arma. I've done platoon, like leadership, radio, infantry, every role in infantry you can think of. Just stick me anywhere.
He hasn't done news reporter. We go around and bother people.
Actually, I was the leader of the original Metastorm initiative. I basically just went around and talked to people.
On that note, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm an old man and I'm tired.
Okay.
But yeah,
You have.
old man that those conversations happen and everybody's good with it if that's what comes to pass.
Got you.
So
Good night,
Awesome.
old man.
Good night, old man.
I
good
know.
night.
These getting close to 40 shit sucks, man. I'm just telling you.
Stop.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look,
it does suck.
I'm getting close. Yeah, I know you probably went through that like what 25 years ago, Achilles.
30, but that's okay.
He's Achilles is my age, guys. Come on. I think I have him by a couple
Maybe
years.
when you enlisted.
I enlisted like 2 years before he did. I think.
I was making a joke, but
Yeah, they like to make jokes that I am basically.
Just because I enlisted in the middle of the Civil War, he enlisted at the end of it, doesn't mean shit, okay?
we basically make jokes that Achilles is Nosferatu, alright?
Yeah, Kelly's just like 80, right?
Yep, just keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Come on. You can do it.
We're gonna have to keep it coming since you can't.
Ah,
Hey, that's a low blow.
that's a good one.
That's low.
How low can you go?
You're welcome. We call that content.
Content.
Christ.
And you forgot the
Quit hitting on my wife.
Sweeney. Side boob.
Nip!
Nip! Nip! I definitely shouted nip whenever you could see her nip. Like same way that like I'd point at cows on the side of the drive.
We are laughing. Your wife is hitting on herself. And we are
about ready to get hit on.
Oh, I cannot wait for next Saturday.
Yeah, as I said, Gore, if I end up showing up, I demand you kill me in particular.
I think we're all going to be targeted.
Brother, you do not need to demand it. I would like to assure you.
I expect it.
Let me fucking, if you had any fear, let me put that shit to rest. I'm going to fuck this unit up, dude.
I remember the content button.
don't. I swear to God.
Is the
Don't
content
ask
button
for the
still in
spam.
effect?
Anytime I Zeus, the content button is in effect.
Can I get a rhino filled with Chaos Space?
Because I would rather
Fighting
disrupt
Tau.
some unit plan to make sure people are actually enjoying the op than not have that.
So if I hit the content button, can I expect a rhino filled with CSM?
No.
It's Tal. Also.
Damn.
Battle suits on your position.
Battle suits near you.
I mean, my memory of the content button is the rhino.
Yeah, no, content button's a thing. I just,
All right. Ladies,
Dude, my headset is
gentlemen,
dying.
Chloe, I'm going to go to bed.
Night.
See y'all
Good
later.
night.
See you.
Yep, take care.
User disconnected from your channel.
Want to know
figure
my
out
feels
what-
old moment I had today? Sorry. Even though it was 68 degrees outside according to the car temperature, I still turned on the seat warmer because it felt better on my back.
I have great plans. For this fucking campaign.
It's gonna be fun.
We have plans. Let's see. Where do you need to go?
You had a seat warmer on 20 Celsius.
He did the math.
Yeah,
That's
it felt good for my back pain.
20 Celsius is fucking hot summers.
I know.
That's why she said it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
For example, it was 22 freedom units outside today, and we also turned on seat warmers and the heat.
No, at 22 freedom units, that's acceptable. Because
That's
let me do
plus.
the math. That's -5.
42? No.
22.
22.
22. Yeah.
That's -5.
Yeah.
That's very acceptable for
I'm in-
turning on the heat.
I'm in shorts when it's 32. At 22. Sorry. yeah,
22
yeah.
freedom units or 22...
Yeah, freedom units.
Holy
yeah.
shit, that's a lot of fucking red capsules. Okay, I'm about to get into a big fight.
That's like a chill morning for us.
That's enough. Alright, cool. We'll do that. And then I will come over here.
Yeah, but that's like when you turn the heater on in the car.
I turn the heater on when it's like -22 Celsius.
Guys, I'm about to go into a big fight.
I'm looking.
They just started
Yeah,
giving me
that's-
healing supplies out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Like all
I've
one
seen
right
it.
after another.
Yeah,
It
you're
would
gonna
be-
get torn apart.
I mean, it would be funny if they were baiting you out.
Why is the floor all bathed in red?
Oh, it's these like as it gets worse, it basically the enemies get worse.
Like
Oh
haze.
yeah, there's a random light here. Oh, it's flickering. Yeah, it's getting worse. You gonna give me more healing supplies? Seemingly no reason whatsoever. It's just baiting me.
The locker room. Takes me back to my track and field days.
Oh, Nova.
What's up?
I just did the good times. You know, the good times in Tarkov.
Oh god.
I actually like that quest. The fucking Zabralo and the Kever M. I rate it. I killed Tagilla twice.
Nice.
It's 911 Achilles. That's the code.
Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa.
I can't get a singular answer for what a good headset is. Goddamn.
Corsair.
I have my Corsair. I love it.
Yeah, Corsair is generally just really good. You,
But that was
are you-
quite the consensus,
dying.
honestly.
Are you, do you want
Cannot go wrong.
do you want something for like really good audio quality, or do you want like a headset?
I just gotta replace this Steel Series. The fucking DAC is dying, and it's just not worth buying a new DAC.
How much do you want to spend?
Yeah.
I mean, my headset
Dude.
was $155, I think it was back then.
Anywhere from like $200 to $300 is probably what it's
Are
gonna end up
you
being.
willing to get a separate mic?
That's eventually the plan. I know I could probably get like some Sennheisers or
Yeah, get yourself,
Bayer
if you're doing
Dynamics.
it, get like a pair of Sennheisers, blue
A snowball.
Yeti or something like that. I'd probably just get a condenser mic though.
I mean, a snowball and a pair of like Sennheisers, you can't go wrong. I do want to buy myself a pair of Sennheisers.
It's only 3 numbers. Doesn't make sense.
Did you try 911?
It's not 911.
Okay.
119.
Here.
321.
Oh, look, it's not working.
Nah,
Go figure.
752.
Okay. No. It has something to do with their names. One second.
Just do everything. Watch this. I'm just 752.
So I take make the combo. Poach it, you can fry it, you can even boil it. That's Escaras. That's not Miki. It's Yoshida.
Random ass article I just got recommended, titled "Hilarious." Marines remain the few, the proud, the skinny under new standards. The few, the proud, the skinny. Yeah.
It has something to do with the math.
Oh, and you're.
Oh. Okay, where? Okay. Someone you love. You can poach it. Wait, you turned the page.
Sorry, I'm doing stuff. Here you go. Fuck.
Delicious. Whoops. Oh, hang on.
So
60. That looks like an S.
Toshia 77.
Oh yeah, you need you need a cipher to get it. Yeah. You have to like figure out what's the cipher.
I got it. So Skira's is 9.
User joined your channel.
I think I got it. And hey, Buzz.
Hey, Buzz.
So this is.
Greetings and thank you.
I just to let you know I'm still streaming. So keep it rated M.
Alright, I think I'm gonna head out. Y'all take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Have a good night.
See you tomorrow.
Disconnected from your channel.
Oh, Kelly, do you know what game you should play if you like the kind of like old school style hell stuff?
Oh, good job. You got it.
Yep. Shit, I didn't see the name for this one.
Nice red shirt.
Cozy. Okay. Thank you. You can buy it off of the ML merch store. What's up, Sing 2?
Have you played Cry of Fear before?
Fear, yes.
No, Cry of Fear. Quite an old Source game.
He's 505. Okay. No, I haven't played it.
I'd recommend that for you if you like the kind of old Silent Hill stuff. It's really good. It's free as well.
Nice. Nice, I got inventory capacity. Yay! This is Ayumi. Ayumi is... Ayumi is... Oh, okay, yeah. Ayumi is 399. Yay! Cabinet key. That means I'm about to be in danger. Other lockers left? Oh, these fuckers again?
Is it dead?
She...
What do you think about the new paratrooping stuff now that like everything's had a chance to go?
It's 401.
What was that? I'm sorry.
The paratrooping in Foxhole.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I haven't done it. I haven't seen it.
I mean, I think it's a generally good addition.
The concept seems good, but again, I haven't done anything with it, and I haven't seen anybody do it.
Have you played the current war?
Yes, but early.
We
This is when we were back in
Onyx.
Onyx, yeah.
We're no longer in Onyx, but we're not telling Sanctu where we're at.
I know where you are.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm not going to sully your facts, so it's not an issue.
It's okay. Think2 told me that they were going to attack a tile, and if
I
they
mean,
did,
yeah,
they fucking failed.
Yeah, I gave you a bit of intel because I got a bit of intel off you, so it was only fair.
I don't really care about the whole intel war. I don't buy into Foxhole seriously enough to care.
Me neither.
Bro was like, 2 weeks ago, he was like, we're building up and we're going to attack King. And then I watched Kings not even get attacked.
I mean, I told you Kings potentially might be attacked.
Finally found it.
You were like, nah, we're taking it. We take it every war. And Kings remain steadfastly green.
To be fair, we normally take Kings, so...
That's fair. They do normally fucking as a priority take Kings. They normally don't lose fingers either.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a good job taking and holding fingers, so...
And what, you guys... Well, I see you guys have... Hold on. No, we control Jade Cove right now.
Yep, I mean, controlling Jade's really good as well.
And then what? We fucking... Actually, a group of just randoms broke in to the gutter.
So how are island taxes looking?
Looks like you guys are on Orbreakers and
phone,
Fishermen's.
looking at Foxhole stats, literally just watched Kings flip blue, like right now.
As God intended.
Your turn, partner. We've rested
As
enough.
Callahan intended.
Sit down.
I don't even know where Kings is, so...
Why do you guys put up so many weather radars, by the way?
Because we've actually figured out how the weather system works.
Stand guard while you're sleeping.
Like, we know how the prediction system works now. Warden Weather Channel is a real thing.
No, King's Cage is ours.
Are you loaded in?
Yeah.
They just took the victory point in King's Cage.
Yeah, I mean, we're still holding decent in Kings, it looks like.
Yeah, well, it kind of, yeah.
You just flipped 2 tiles recently.
Although you guys have Deadlands fully, which is...
Wait, do we? We don't own the top right of it.
No, you own most of Deadlands, so...
It's been like that since the start of the fucking war, though.
Holy fuck, you guys have a good half of Marbin.
Yeah.
You will never take Viper Pit.
By claiming the life of your old self.
Viper is such an important Logi hex.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck it is, be fair.
Right above Marbin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right above Marbin, yeah. It's a big Logi hex.
Oh, I mean... You know?
To be fair, we control most of the islands, bar Steamer.
Do not push yourself. You need rest.
I mean, you control part of it.
Yeah, but we used to always take the naval hexes this late into war.
Yeah, you guys used to be able to fucking go from east to west, too, and they've stopped that one on this war.
I honestly think that's a negative for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Because you guys have a smaller navy than we do.
I saw 2 carriers in action at once.
No.
Yeah, but in general, your navies are a lot smaller than ours.
To be fair, though, your navy's on the west.
Yeah, but you guys being able to, transition your navy from side to side was a big benefit for you.
Yeah.
Can we?
No, you can't anymore.
You can't now, yeah.
You literally have to go all the way down, and I don't even think you can do it.
I mean, you can...
No, there is one route. There's one fucking route.
I don't think we can, actually.
You have to go...
We can.
You'd have to come in from, like, Endless Shores, go through Terminus, up through the fucking Terminus to Umbrella Wildwood, go fucking north into the Deadlands, and then out fucking through Lynn of Mercy out to the ocean on the other side. I mean, that's a hell of a slog. You'd have to refuel a ship a few times.
Yeah,
hell of a schlong.
We really can't do it compared to you guys.
I mean, your route is the same as ours, which is through literally the middle of the map.
I will go ahead and make arrangements. Bid your farewell.
Actually, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, both sides can do it. It's just you have to control the middle of the map.
Both sides can. The only problem is they won't.
What happened to your uniform, by the way, Achilles? I think on the last episode I saw you had a full, clean uniform, and now you've got like a shredded sleeve.
Well, you missed the. I think you might have missed one of the episodes, but essentially, like
was...
as you go on, it just gets worse and worse.
And you don't find new clothes.
Yeah, your clothes continuously just get more and more torn up.
Actually, I'd say it's easier for you guys because you often control Deadlands, which is where everyone would need to pass through.
I actually saw something to get on.
My daughter, I want to apologize for what happened.
Who is Vita?
What do you mean?
Like in Foxhole, we have somebody named Vita.
I don't fucking know. I want to apologize for what happened. The trip seems this could cause a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movies.
Elise has a daughter? Man, I knew you were fucking.
Mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she's grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip was because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept her.
Anyone ever get their mouth washed out with literal soap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, Gore, I just realized something as well.
Hmm.
You guys have a lot less deep water in your like starting hexes.
Yeah,
Right.
it's warden bias, brother.
Oh yeah, the deep water bias.
I mean, it does significantly assist with deployment of Navy, but
Talk to me when Lunares get nerfed. I will die on this hill, Gore.
don't you guys?
Hey, help me
have an
pick out the
equivalent?
bluff.
It's a twin RPG, if I recall.
Okay, it's not as it doesn't have the range.
Also, I will counter every time you say Lumiere or Lunaire, or whatever the fuck it is. I will every time counter with Osprey. The Osprey
The
individually
Osprey is
is
nowhere
not as
near
good. It is not as good. I give you that. However, for every one grenade launcher we field, y'all field fucking 10.
Yeah, but they can't launch anti-bunker stuff.
No, but they can sure as shit launch anti-gas or anti-infantry.
We can launch gas.
And fucking filters, brother, are a finite resource. It fucking feels like on every front.
I mean, just make more filters. Simple.
We do not get supplied filters faster than you burn through them with fucking 10 Ospreys on any given front at any given time, lobbing fucking green ash.
Just build more filters. We can't build stronger bunkers.
You guys
more
are
filters.
so French, in fact, that you bring chemical warfare into fucking Foxtrot. Since the French were the first to employ fucking, like, mustard gas.
I thought that was the Germans.
Common misconception. The French did it first, the Germans did it better.
But also the
The rest
Polish
does
who
best
invented
of all.
vodka, not Russia.
User
Ah, I
disconnected
knew that
from
one.
your channel.
Bye, user.
That was Gore Mobile.
Buy user mobile.
But Gore, you see, simply just match our gas.
France was the first country to use gas in World War I, deploying tear gas grenades, ethyl bromoacetate against German troops in August of 1914.
Ethyl bromo what?
Tear gas.
Acetate.
Fast report.
Started using chlorine gas response.
You know that having to actually use the active bullshit fucking get you a VA disability rating?
Jesus. Fuck me, dude.
Bro,
what the fuck?
Achilles, he just wants a hug, dude. That's all.
Damn, he's wombo comboing you.
Honestly, though, he kind of was.
I think we all just need a little hug.
I'm
Bro.
glad you survived that.
Bro was hitting Achilles with a fucking 1-2 punch, bro.
And the problem is, like, she takes so long to, like, think about maybe dodging when you press the dodge button.
Bro said, buy one, get one free.
Wombo combo, wombo combo.
Can I use that at work? Or do you think they'd frown at it?
What?
The wombo combo.
If they frown at it, you just hit them with it again.
Today's wordle word was gay.
That's
So,
not that's not 5 letters.
GAY
Y-Y.
G-A-I-Y-E. How do you spell that?
Tell me that I'm a little weird. Strange. School inside a classroom full of people chatting away in the dark. However, it comes back, creeping back. Emotional. I know the truth. Silent Hill. Oh, fuck.
Is it dead?
You seem to be having a worse time with this one than you did with the scarecrows.
Yeah.
Was that a sleepy rub or was that an itchy rub?
Itchy rub. No, I'm actually okay right now.
I'm not.
Still intensely working on the fact that I have, like, I think now, like, a ridiculous 8 hours sleep dead. But it's okay.
I'm getting prepped for my weekend.
I hate those ones because it takes so many fucking hits to take them out. That's gonna come back. Fuck.
Did you play any of the beta for
Still alive?
the medieval foxhole game?
No, is it good?
No, it was not.
Fair enough. No further questions.
It was just bad.
Bro said, nah, dude, it was ass.
It really was.
Hey, if we don't have people reporting when it sucks, how else can we save everyone else?
I was excited for it, so I'm really happy to know that I don't need to be now.
I mean, it was an early beta. It will probably be better.
I was excited to know that I didn't need to be excited about it.
It was kind of ass. I will probably buy it, but I will let you know how ass it is.
Oh, I'm curious.
What?
Is there any redeeming qualities about it?
Bi-curious?
Not really.
I mean, I was in the Navy, Chloe.
To be fair,
gay.
It was an early experience of the combat doing a castle siege.
By the way, Gino, a Dutchman, somebody who is from the country that invented the things that are little like sugary pieces that you put on like ice cream. Anyway, he says in English, sprinkles. So get fucked you.
Woo!
I would say hundreds and thousands of brands. A brand.
A brand of what?
Sweet.
Sprinkles.
It's not
bitch.
a fucking sweet. It's a sprinkles.
No, it's not a sprinkle. It's a type of sweet.
Bitch, it's a sprinkle.
It's not.
It's a type of sweet called what?
Hundreds and thousands.
So if the company did hundreds and thousands did not make them, what would they be called?
I don't know. It's like it's similar to like nerds. I think you guys call it like the little like sour.
No, it's
sweets.
not.
So nerds taste nothing like sprinkles.
Neither the hundreds and thousands.
Do you know what sprinkles are?
Yes, like the things you put over ice cream.
And you don't do that with hundreds and thousands.
No, never.
So the things I call sprinkles, what the fuck would you call them?
Sprinkles.
Okay.
You're saying there's a difference between sprinkles and hundreds and...
Yes, they're not the same thing at all.
So when I Google UK hundreds and thousands, it says it's a standard British term for tiny, multicolored, spherical sugar sprinkles used to decorate cakes, biscuits, and ice cream. Are you sure?
I've never had them on anything but by themselves. Hold on.
But the ones you would put on, like, I don't know, fucking cakes, ice cream, you would call that sprinkles, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, I no longer feel the unquenchable desire to fucking glass Scotland.
What the fuck does hundreds and thousands go on then?
He's saying nothing, you eat them like nerds.
Yeah, it's like a... I'm trying to find it.
Oh,
It's like a small sweet, but you have a lot of them at the same time.
okay, but they're not... Okay,
He's saying you just pop a handful,
gotcha.
like Pop Rocks.
Where were Pop Rocks invented?
I don't know, fuck.
Sounds like
the
some
US.
American torture shit. Definitely
Pop
from the same place that had 90s commercials for Kool-Aid.
US. Pop Rocks
Actually-
invented US.
Gore, I was wrong. I was thinking hundreds and millions. Confusing, I know.
Are you in a school or a dojo, Achilles?
What the fuck? I just Googled UK hundreds and millions, and it does not populate with anything.
I'll set. Well, you can. They're just called like millions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, sorry, that was what I was thinking of.
Yep, I found those.
Yeah, I was thinking about millions.
Okay, but you call them sprinkles, right?
No, millions are millions. But yeah, we call sprinkles sprinkles.
I am done with this conversation.
I told Gino, whatever, he confirmed it. Achilles.
Hmm?
I said, fucking settled, thank you. I have some people from the UK I need to go laugh at. First up, at Valkyrie. He said, somehow I feel as though I've participated in something immoral. I said, no, you chose the correct side.
Oh, hey Z.
Oh, look at that. It's Zine. Zune, if you will.
The other one is, you know what you call a Mars bar?
No.
Damn, okay.
Yes, I know what a Mars bar is. So does he. He's just fucking with you.
It's so your Mars bar isn't what we call Mars bar here. It's Milky Way. Like you know, it's like.
So you know Milky Way is a separate brand, right?
Yeah, no, but they're reverse. So you know how Mars bars, it's like the nugget.
Doesn't matter.
caramel?
Snickers bars are the superior.
I got a Snickers bar on my desk right now.
Wait,
I gave up sugar
saying-
for Lent, and I get really.
Are you saying Milky Way in the UK is what we call Mars bars here,
Yeah.
and vice versa?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. But
That-
in Scotland, we deep fry Mars bars.
I actually don't think that it's that weird, because you can get like deep fried Oreos and deep fried Twinkies in the US.
No, I was going to say you should try a deep fried Mars bar.
I would not be surprised, not even slightly.
It's honestly elite.
Have you ever had a deep fried Oreo?
No.
Dude, it fucks. It's so good.
I can imagine.
So
it
fucking
fucks.
good. God, please change the subject from something that's not sugar.
Okay, one comment left, and then I'll move along. So, when you deep fry an Oreo, Sanctu,
Yeah.
You know, like normally it's like the hard cookie, like exterior.
Yeah.
It actually like melts and it's like super soft.
Oh, that does sound lovely.
Dude, it's so good. All right, moving on.
I gave up sugar for Lent, and so far I'm doing really fucking well. So
That's your fault for being a Catholic and getting confirmed.
well, there's I talked to you guys about like the recent medical study that I read, right?
No.
So if you're able to take out added sugars from your diet, for up
Yeah,
to
you're trying to add like years on your life because you're already so fucking old.
Achilles, would you call yourself a Fenian?
Grasping at whatever.
The Russian to English translation of that did not go over super well. So try that one more time.
Would you call yourself a Fenian?
His fucking face.
You're a Catholic.
Yes.
So you're a Fenian.
Can somebody else help me out here? I'm genuinely confused.
He's not speaking English, dude.
I'm okay.
Confused too.
Okay, I am speaking English. Fenian is quite an old European term for Catholic.
So is
Yeah,
Christian.
but we're not from Europe, so how the fuck will we know that?
I was just asking, giving you the old term.
Also, I feel attacked though.
Why?
Because I'm older than Achilles, something more than likely.
Yeah, but that's not the joke.
No.
Okay, it's not gonna die. I'm upset.
Hey, I thought I was coming to your 29th birthday next week.
Eternally 29.
So, yeah, Achilles, have you ever come to the UK? You support Celtic. That's the Catholic football team.
Okay. Is that football as in like the correct football, or football as in
European football, the correct football?
Still alive?
What the fuck? I was stabbing you for like 15 minutes.
This is why the UK is inferior to the US. The UK creates a sport, exports it to the world, and fucking sucks at it. The US creates a sport, absolutely stomps it, and then we declare ourselves the goddamn world champion.
Because
That's
you're
right.
the only ones who play it.
That's right. You are wrong, but that is right.
Explain to me then why the UK wants us to fucking bring our sport to them.
I mean, that we don't.
Yeah, why does every team now in their schedule actually have a fucking
there's
they
European
play
game
literally
for
in the
American
UK?
football.
Every single team has to play now in Europe for one of their games within the regular season.
I
To
mean,
be fair, it is not. It's a
that might-
growing thing, but it is not that big.
It might be because the World Cup is in America this year.
You know, so with that said, like, I wonder if they're ever going to have the Super Bowl in Europe.
No.
Yeah, so the rule with the World Cup is it needs to be in each continent. And it needs to rotate round, so it can never only be in one. So it's in America this year.
Yeah, I think it's in.
No, it's all over America.
One of the spots is Kansas City,
Yeah.
right next to us.
Are you guys going to go?
Honestly, I'm probably going to end up working it in some fashion. Because I usually do jobs that are like one-off event things when like projects and big things come into town. So that's like right up my alley for stuff.
I mean, if you have the option to actually attend, you should. Because the atmosphere in European like football is really fun.
I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I've been to soccer games here too.
Hockey's cool.
I like the atmosphere in hockey. Like, I've been to like actual like NFL and
You
baseball
said
games
no?
and shit.
No, I was about to say, yo, can we talk about how during the Four Nations tournament, when Canada booed the American national anthem and they started the fucking game and immediately the American players went to go fight the fucking Canadians? They fucking stop it. Get them back ready to go. All right, start. Fucking Americans throw off their gloves again to go whoop ass again. And that happened like 4 times in a row, dude.
We're about to fucking turn your face gay, eh?
Wow.
Dude, what the fuck? Wait. Is he up here now?
Yeah, it was 3 fights in 9 seconds is what it was.
Oh, just wait till the football comes to your country.
Again, we
Will be
already
worse.
have it in our country.
No, but the World Cup will be worse.
Probably not. That was only like that because Americans really, as a whole, don't give a shit about hockey. Like, there are places in the U.S. that like it, but like as a whole, the U.S. does not give a fuck about hockey. That said, we give a fuck about the U.S. And so whenever the Canadians were fucking booing us, the fucking hockey players being like, "All right, we gonna fight now."
So, have you ever heard of football hooliganism?
Yes.
Yeah, expect that to come to America.
I actually, as an American, follow Manchester United.
Oh yeah, fair. So yeah, you know about football hooliganism. You've seen how bad it can get.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That's still not as bad as American NFL teams. Yeah,
Have
fuck, you
you
guys
paid-
don't hold a candle.
Oh no, have you paid attention to the UK's football hooliganism?
Have you ever seen what the LA Raiders, or pardon me now, the Las Vegas Raiders fans do?
So, in the UK, there's multiple places where we have riot police on standby for football games. It gets that bad. I'm guessing it can get that bad with the NFL stuff. It's bad in Scotland. We have sectarian violence with football, which gets fun.
We'd be together forever.
Who wants to bet that the boss is going to be made of chains or something?
I see.
Actually, that's a question. In America, is there a big divide between Catholics and Protestants?
I say the boss is going to be Conehead
No,
with spikes.
What is it? Pyramid Head isn't in this particular.
Oh.
Pyramid Head should only be in Silent Hill 2. Unpopular opinion.
Partially disagree with that, only because Pyramid Head was iconic for Silent Hill 1.
Was he? No, he appeared in Silent Hill 2, brother.
Yeah, no, he was definitely in there for Silent Hill 2. I agree with that. But only should be in Silent Hill 2, I disagree with that. Because Silent Hill 1, he was also that was his debut.
No, Googling it, he is not. He debuted in 2.
Yeah, he was
Wait,
made
what?
to be.
I thought he was in 1.
No, because he was also made to be one that the main characters fears.
Yeah, it's James.
Well,
Sunderland.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
his whole fucking thing. Like,
Well, yeah, I understand. Like Pyramid Head, Pyramid Head for James Sutherland was basically like a manifestation of his
inner demons, we'll say.
basically, yeah.
Which is why I was saying it only makes sense for him to be in 2.
If he wasn't in 1, then I guess that does make sense. It doesn't make sense for him to be in any other Silent Hill. Well, I will, however, say that Silent Hill 2 is the most superior Silent Hill of all Silent Hills.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is the best one.
I did not like The Room. I thought The Room was stupid. I thought Homecoming was kind of cool, though. I like the dynamics of Homecoming.
I was really sad about the PT demo.
Yeah, everybody is.
PT demo was peak Silent Hill.
That's a...
So, Gord, do you have anything else to argue against European supremacy?
Yeah. Europe is not superior. That's just how it is.
It just is, though.
It is so not.
It's so not.
Y'all
Double
can't
dogs.
even. Y'all claim that Russia is an existential threat to Europe, and the harshest thing you can do is talk about saying how you might say some things about Russia.
I mean, okay, but like Europe's still at peak.
Europe is like mid as fuck, brother. At this point,
Nah.
Europe isn't even a fucking global like power anymore.
I mean, maybe if you win a war, I'll take your opinion.
Maybe if I wasn't under the boot of another country, I'd take yours.
Won a war, huh? World War One, World War Two.
Last time I checked, brother, your capital is London.
Yeah, but like London's... Fuck off. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I will give you that. I will give that to you.
Oh.
Okay, you've got me there, Gore. You've got me.
What happened to the whole Scottish independence thing? Pretty sure y'all kneel to the crown now.
Actually, I'm a Scottish nationalist. I'm not an independence voter then.
Why don't you get out there and fight then, buddy?
Old buddy? Old pal?
I mean, I'm a crown loyalist.
Where you been, oh boy, oh boy? You said you're a crown loyalist?
Yes.
William Wallace is rolling in his fucking grave.
I mean, honestly.
Brother looks like a fucking sheet on the in the dryer, brother, like just tumbling.
If you look into Scottish politics, you'll understand.
That you guys were nothing without the Brits.
No, the fact that we want to stay in the crown currently.
I don't think you have the choice.
Actually, we technically don't for the next 100 years.
I don't think you really would even after that, brother.
No, we had a referendum and by law we can't do it again for 100 years.
I'm saying, like, even if you guys voted to leave, I don't think they would let you.
They wouldn't have a choice.
They absolutely would.
No, they would not.
I mean, the U.S. South thought they had a choice.
Yeah, but they didn't leave via referendum. Well, they didn't try and leave via referendum.
No, they tried to create their own constitution, rose up violently, and attempted to fight the other half of the country, and fucking lost.
No,
Whereas
to be fair,
ours was a legal referendum.
They did not initially rise up violently. They just said, "Fuck it, we're leaving." And,
Well, actually, like
America said,
what they
"No, the
tried to
fuck
do
you're
was
not."
they played fuck games with Senate and Congress as they tried to like pull more like every nation or excuse me every state that joined the union like added one more vote and they traded votes for like fucking ever. Fuck this one again.
Well, Gore, ours was a legal, like, referendum.
Yours was legal too.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not really. They tried to leave via violence. Ours
No, they
was-
tried to leave legally, and the other half of the nation said, "Fuck no."
You're not leaving. They said, they said, you really think you had a choice?
Well, no, actually, Scotland, the vote was to stay.
I like how he talks like Scotland's relevant on the world scale.
I mean,
Jesus.
Historically, we are one of the most important nations in history. We invented a majority of modern necessities.
Like what?
Penicillin, the television, the telephone. Actually,
the telephone was invented by an American. Go on.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell was a Scottish inventor in America, so that's like a half and half.
Yeah, but that doesn't fucking matter because he came to America.
Penicillin.
TV was invented by Philo Farnsworth, also American.
Okay, let's look up refrigeration.
Penicillin, Alexander Fleming. Let's see where he's from.
Scotland.
He is Scottish, I'll give you that one.
Refrigeration was also developed by Scots.
All that is irrelevant. Canadians created poutine.
Hell yeah.
So,
All of it's irrelevant when there's one nation that could fucking bomb you.
I mean,
let's
actually,
see. Refrigeration was invented by an American, Jacob Perkins.
No, it was not.
I think it's the Inuit.
That was through the first practical vapor compression system in 1834.
The
American.
steam engine.
A igloo is a refrigerator.
Steam engine inventor Thomas Newcomen is what this says. Let's see if he is also Scottish here. Nope, English.
No, he's Scottish.
No, he's Scottish.
No, right, this is a meme.
He was born in Dartmouth.
The meme is...
Doesn't even fucking matter because who invented the cotton gin?
Okay, now
the literal like the fucking machine that started the fucking industrial revolution.
Automobiles.
No, the cotton gin is what
I know. I'm saying now from there, and then you have automobiles, and you have replaceable parts.
The Germans.
Are you saying the Germans made the cotton gin?
Made a lot.
No, automobile.
Arguably, the steam engine is the start of the Industrial Revolution.
The cotton gin gave birth to the steam engine. The cotton gin came first, then the steam engine. 1765, dude.
I mean, the steam engine was like 1712, brother.
You sure about that? Pretty sure the steam engine. I thought the steam engine came after.
Steam engine, actually, 1710.
Oh, nice. Okay. I stand corrected. The cotton gin didn't come till 1763. Eli Whitney, by the way. American. And then we took that technology and decided to turn it into fucking machine guns. So, you know.
Let's go. That's the most American shit.
Sakuko's dream.
Also, we founded the U.S. Navy, so you know, you've got us to thank for that.
Oh, that hurts.
That's
Continental Congress actually founded.
Yeah, you can't say that because that doesn't.
Well, the founding fathers. Well, one of your founding fathers.
Who was American? Go off.
No,
became their own fucking country. Became American.
Yes,
Fuck
well,
it.
he did. But he was Scottish to start with.
That's like saying George Washington is English.
Yeah, so the dude literally bailed on that country because it sucked. Don't make a better one.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, he founded you guys, so fuck you.
What do you say?
He founded you fuckers, so like...
Hey, we're all from Earth, okay?
He founded us, but the British conquered you, so you know.
No, well, he didn't solely.
So it's a conglomeration of fucking people.
We were founded, you guys were conquered, same.
I mean, we conquered.
We weren't conquered.
You most certainly were.
I'm pretty sure your country's been fucking conquered a few
It was
fucking
an
times.
alliance. It was an alliance, not the conquering.
An alliance where you decided that their monarchy would become yours?
Well,
I mean, to be fair, at one point the English fucking did conquer like half the fucking known world.
Yes. I do not deny that. That, however, does not mean that the Scots were not on the list of people that got conquered.
We were never conquered.
Brother?
We joined an agreement.
You were conquered diplomatically, but
Brother,
the end
we
result
joined-
is the same.
We joined an agreement.
To be clear, you agreed then that you would just accept the British crown as your crown.
And you never try to rebel from it.
The British crown is mostly German and Scots anyway.
Rebellionist Utah.
But is called the what crown?
The British crown.
Okay.
You know, the British Empire. That thing that took over half the world.
We're okay. To be clear, he's not negating the fact that, or he's not trying to dispute the fact that it's called the British Crown, the English Crown, the fucking, whatever, right? He's making the point that, like, you are a member of the British monarchy, like, yeah, the empire. Thank you.
So you conflate the British and the English. That's
Oh god. Where does the fucking crown sit?
London, baby boy.
Actually, it sits in Buckingham Palace, but that's fine.
Yes, but a lot of their royal palaces are in Scotland.
I'm pretty sure the crown, the throne sits. Hi, Hawkeye. Hi, AK. There you are.
Pizza.
It's in England, and that it is the English throne, the English monarchy.
No,
I don't fucking care if they bred with the fucking Scots.
No, it's not. It's not the English monarchy. That's the thing. It's the British monarchy.
Yes, the Empire Britannia. Yes.
So that was part of the agreement. It was no longer the English monarchy. It became the British monarchy.
Could I confirm you're British?
I am British. Yes.
British.
He's British.
So I'm from Scotland, but I am British.
Just so you know, the rest of the world reads that as you drink tea.
I mean, yeah, I do like a cup of tea.
You like a cuppa, huh?
Oh, I do like a good cuppa.
God.
I like a good cup of
You're
noodles.
basically like Orkin.
Yes, noodles. Oh my god, I want noodles.
You are the next arc.
Archangel?
Yeah, brother, you already know it.
I would never be Archangel.
But you're having a good cuppa like him, huh?
I mean, who doesn't like a cup of tea?
I mean, I had
A
Earl
good
Grey
ol'
earlier.
a good old cuppa.
Ain't
You
that
take
coffee?
a good old cup of iced coffee over a
Earl
cup of
Grey
tea.
coffee?
Oh,
Yeah,
a
brother.
good-
Kofefe.
A good cup of tea.
A coffee.
A cuppa.
A cup of tea.
A cup of tea will solve all your issues.
No, I'm pretty sure we rebelled over fucking tea. Tea does not solve all issues.
I'm pretty sure we dumped that shit.
I mean, we did kind of make the world's biggest cup of tea.
I mean, yeah, but then you create a failed state afterwards, so...
Is it failed? I'm pretty sure we're
World power, baby. The
one
only
of the
one.
world's top superpower.
We are
Nobody
the
fucks with our
only
votes.
superpower. There is
I mean-
no other.
Look at your current situation.
And we still have enough military might to end the world. Probably several hundred times
So
over.
does Russia.
Actually, they don't.
Nah, Russia don't. Nah.
Not
Russia's
anymore.
lost most of the nukes.
Just to
fair.
point out,
Most of Russia's tanks are just sitting
casually-
there, resting.
we casually rolled up to Iran the other day with 5 fucking carrier groups. How many carrier groups do you have?
I mean, we don't need carrier groups.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
How
they
does
don't.
it feel to be so wrong in all of these?
We also casually just stole the fucking leader of another fucking country because he said, "Come and get me, bitch."
And we said that we'll be there shortly.
Be right there.
I mean,
we said make sure you wear your pajamas.
Hold my beer.
that was
yeah, we-
really a hold my beer moment.
Yeah, I mean, we did that to half the world, so like,
No, the English did that.
no, the British Empire did.
Right, but you haven't done shit recently, so
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Whenever we talk about how the British took over the world, nobody thinks that they were eating fucking haggis, brother. They think of the British as in English, as in oi,
Yeah,
mate.
that's just your lack of education.
Wait, that sounded austere.
It's not. It's how you project it into into history. You are remembered for William Wallace, a arguably great military mind and a failed attempt to separate from the English crown.
I mean, we're also remembered for.
No, you're not.
Good try though.
You're wrong.
Honestly, the perspective for even someone who's been educated in worldwide affairs is that Scottish is about as irrelevant as Ireland is. Both of them are just kind of they're just both little stickheads on the other side of English. People think of English people and they really don't give a fuck about the either one. You got Irish people, the extra drunk redheads, and then the Scottish, it's another cousins.
You're just wrong.
Just so irrelevant on the world scale.
Because they're not their own country.
So the thing is that I'm not saying that Scotland isn't a great or was a great country, but the problem is that you're trying to say, well, they're wrong. It doesn't matter. Their perspective is what is remembered.
I mean, yeah.
And the perspective of Scotland is you're just another attachment to what's called Great Britain. And when people think of Great Britain, they don't think of the Scottish and Irish. They think of English.
To point out how real that is, brother, you had to correct me to tell me that British means all of you. Didn't know that. Most people in the world don't.
And keep in mind, I am a very educated person, especially when it comes to the greater world. And unfortunately, while I do know that Scotland had a massive part in the Great Britain's history, when people say Great Britain, what comes to mind is England.
It's not Scotland. Yeah, it's England.
I literally pursued a major in international relations in Scotland. Was never relevant enough to get brought up in that. Even whenever I went to Germany to study it too.
I mean, it's a failure of the education system and the English washing our history.
Yeah,
as they do.
That's what they do.
And that's our point. Our point isn't that Scotland didn't mean anything. Our point is the fact that unfortunately
watch our history.
English watch history because history is written
it all
by
gets fed
those
to us as English.
Yeah, it's whoever.
But that's why we're gonna say we're gonna think Scott. What do you mean English? That's why you're so irrelevant, though. They did that to you.
Yeah, you got brushed off.
Which is ridiculous.
You should hate the English.
I mean, I don't hate the English.
You should.
Fuck the English, dude. Not greatest ally, but yeah.
Damn French.
I mean,
I
I'm willing to say that current deals right now, our greatest ally is Poland.
Poland is fucking. I do want to move to Poland as a European.
Poland's the European version of Texas.
Yeah, it's 100% the European version of Texas. And guess what's for those who actually want to be a part of the greatest state of the Union, it's Texas.
And for Europeans, it's Poland.
Oh, speaking of which, Achilles, my fucking son moved down there.
Nice.
Little job as a dairy farmer.
Maybe he can go work on my family's ranch.
He's the farm manager for the dairy outfit outside of
You can visit the plantation that was from the 2 centuries ago.
Yeah.
Family name Mr. Major Achilles.
Can I get a visa to go do that?
Sure. We've naturalized plenty of other citizens.
So I will say the current political situation in Scotland is bad.
Dude, the current political situation in the greater UK is not great.
So, oh no, it's worse here. The government in charge has stolen several millions from the people. And have committed what's the term? Crimes against your nation.
Treason?
Yeah, our current government has committed treason.
Oh, yeah.
Governments are most likely thieves. And they give themselves the right to do it.
Yeah, our current ruling party has committed treason, so...
Most our politicians have. To some degree.
Oh no, this is high treason.
Oh, like Hillary Clinton.
Like I was literally about to say.
Misappropriation of public funds.
Oh, like Hillary Clinton.
You steal government money, you misappropriate public funds, you
like the old Otto Benjamin for the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's almost like politicians' universe are just awful. I think Donald Trump should buy Scotland. He loves Scotland, so can he just buy it?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
I'd be
the
up
last
for it.
time the U.S. tried to buy something that people called a country, people got upset about it. It's called Greenland. Maybe you've heard of it.
Yeah, but like he'd have support from the people to do this, so
Yeah, I don't think the monarchy's selling it.
I mean they're on the Epstein list, so
So is Trump.
He's not wrong.
There's been several arrests in the past week or two in the UK of politicians on the list.
Yeah, your guys' crown was doing great, weren't they?
Yeah, it's after Lizzie went, it's taken a turn.
Your boy Andrew's girl committing suicide. Rest in peace.
And then what? Which one? Oh wait, one of them moved to the U.S.
Yeah, he's a fanny though. Not because he moved to the US, he's just generally a fanny. I actually don't live far off of a Trump golf course.
I mean, there's Trump golf courses and Trump towers all over the world.
Yeah, it's a really nice hotel. One of my friends worked there and he had no complaints. I think Trump's mother was Scottish, so I said, can you please just buy Scotland?
I mean, you're not off the list.
Have you guys seen Trump's parents? Oh my god. They are hideous.
To be fair, so are most of our parents, so.
Real talk, brother.
Actually-
Trump is not that handsome of a fucking dude.
No,
Yeah.
he's fucking ugly. However, Gore's dad is actually quite handsome, and my dad back in the 80s was oddly handsome too.
My dad and my mom are
Fucking
quite
almost
nice looking.
40 in the 80s, which is crazy to think about.
Who was 40 in the 80s?
Your dad was almost 40 in the
Oh,
80s.
yeah.
I mean, personally.
And your dad was being born, right?
Yes.
I should be your dad's age.
Wow, that was dark.
What the heck? Did you lock yourself back there and somebody got out there?
I locked a
again?
friend.
Oh. That's yeah.
I might turn in this quest and then call it a night. Or not, call the stream a night. Oh, that sounds like something big.
Hey, it looks like you're near the exit.
One thing I think is really silly is I've seen a fair amount of Americans spouting a lot of anti-American rhetoric.
That is so dumb to me, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like you should be proud. Like I'm proud of my nation, and I think you should be proud of your nation.
You know what's funnier is that they'll spout anti-American rhetoric, and yet when you ask them, well, then go somewhere else, they'll go, well, I don't want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, from looking on the outside, America doesn't seem like a bad place to be.
It's really not. And I have been to many countries. This one too.
Canada's the best. What cold? For real, there's nothing here. A lot of open space, most of it.
If you want to be alone, Canada's a great place to be.
Yeah.
Like literally just go somewhere and be left alone for the rest of your life.
Yep, easy to do here.
I mean, if you want inhospitable terrain, come to Scotland.
Also, if you want to
or
lose
Canada.
the fucking Olympics in your goddamn national sport, go to Canada.
I didn't even watch the Olympics.
I think the only other country that has more inhospitable terrain than we do is Australia.
There's the extremes. There's the deserts and there's the cold desert.
Yep.
Like
the tundra.
North Russia and North Canada and like all the opposite, like the down below the equator.
I think it's 80%.
All right, folks, that's going to be it for me tonight. I will probably stream a little bit tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. It might be a late night stream. But that's it for tonight. And we'll pick this up next time. Y'all have a good night. See ya.